People don't stop believing in God because he fails them. They stop believing because life becomes loud, painful, and unfair. Somewhere between unanswered prayers and silent nights, faith begins to feel distant. And yet, it is exactly in those moments when the heart is exhausted and the soul feels unseen, the story of Jesus Christ speaks the loudest. Not as a distant religious figure, not as a symbol on a wall, but as someone who understands suffering, rejection, loneliness, and fear more deeply than we ever could. Jesus did not enter the world wrapped in power or privilege. He was born into simplicity, into uncertainty, into a world that would later misunderstand him. From the beginning, his life was marked by humility. He walked among ordinary people, not to impress them, but to lift them. He spoke to the broken, touched the untouchable, and listened to those the world ignored. Every step he took was a quiet reminder that greatness is not found in dominance, but in love. What makes Jesus different is not that he avoided pain, but that he chose to walk straight into it. He was betrayed by a friend, abandoned by followers, mocked by crowds, and condemned despite his innocence. He knew what it meant to pray and still suffer. He knew what it felt like to cry out and feel unheard. Yet, even in the darkest moments, he did not give up on love. He did not respond with hatred. He responded with forgiveness. When Jesus was nailed to the cross, he carried more than wood on his shoulders. He carried the weight of human fear, guilt, pride, and despair. And still, instead of cursing the world, he prayed for it. In his weakest physical moment, his spiritual strength was unmatched. He showed us that real power is not the absence of pain, but the presence of faith in the middle of it. This is why the story of Jesus still matters today. Because everyone watching this video has faced a cross of their own. A season that felt unfair. A loss that changed everything. A failure that still hurts. A prayer that hasn't been answered yet. And just like us, Jesus understands what it means to feel overwhelmed. But he also shows us that suffering is not the end of the story. After the silence of the tomb came resurrection. After despair came hope. After death came life. The resurrection of Jesus is not just a miracle from history. It is a message for every broken heart today. It tells us that no matter how dark the night is, it does not get the final word. Pain may last for a moment, but purpose lasts forever. Jesus teaches us to keep going when giving up feels easier. To love when hatred feels justified. To forgive when revenge feels natural. To trust God even when the path ahead is unclear. His life is not a call to comfort, but a call to courage. A reminder that even when the world is shaking, faith can still stand. So if you are tired, Jesus understands. If you feel lost, he knows the way. If you feel unworthy, he already chose you. And if you feel like quitting, remember this. The same power that raised Christ from the dead is still alive, still working, still restoring. Your story is not over. And with faith, your greatest chapter may still be ahead.